Hello and welcome to Africa and Beyond Television Network. We'll continue to take a look on what is happening in the nation without fear, without favor. Avondale mistress jailed in anti-graft case, and this is a very sad case which is happening right now. This is 1 May 2025, and this is the woman right here who is a deputy headmistress in Avondale. She was jailed 2 years for hand-picking a company which supplied football or sporting materials to the school. Let us get straight to the whole story and understand what really happened. Avondale Deputy Headmistress Roselyn Boroma was accused of corruptly hand-picking company that supplied the school with sport equipment without following the due process. Was yesterday sentenced to 2 years imprisonment. Boroma was convicted after a full trial by Harare Regional Magistrate Feres Chakanyuka. She was sentenced to 2 years, while 1 year was suspended on condition of good behavior. In denying the offense, Boroma told the court that she never handpicked the stated company, Framatic Engineering Private Limited, but this came from the end user, which prosecutor Kudakwashe Musa proved otherwise. Avondale Primary School is a government school, and as such is a procurement entity as enshrined in the Procurement Act. The procedure which is followed on procurement of goods or services is that the user department at the school raises a requisition for the purchase of the required goods and services needed to the procurement department and the finance department. Upon recommendations by two departments, the requisition will be approved by the accounting officer, who in this case is the headmaster of the school. Prosecutor Musa proved that last year the school's sports department was in need of a basketball and netball goalpost. As a result, the head of sports department, Shuai Stella Janje, verbally informed Boroma about the issue. Boroma then corruptly and without following the required procedure hand-picked a company styled Framatic Engineering Private Limited for the supply of sports equipment without the knowledge of the user department, procurement department, as well as the headmistress. Framatic Engineering supplied and installed the basketball, netball equipment at the school's playing grounds to the surprise of the sports department, since they had not raised any requisition to that effect at a cost of 1,780. This issue was escalated to the headmistress and school development committee, resulting in a report being made to the police. So this is what transpired. This is what really happened, and this has landed this woman in the dock. I think 1 year was suspended, which means she will effectively serve 1 year. And the biggest challenge which we have is in Zimbabwe there is a lot of poverty. So when you see workers or the workforce being engaged in corruption, they are trying by all means possible to supplement the meager salaries which they are getting from the government. The biggest problem is when you jail them and you leave out the biggest thieves. There is no justice there. You know, in as much as we want justice to be served, each and every corrupt person must face the music. But do not start from the bottom, start from above. There are people who are causing these people to be corrupt. Imagine if these people were getting fair remuneration. At times, they won't be involved in such activities and such cases. Maya vavakura pazera chaipo zvokuti zvinhu zvinonyadzisa kuti vange vachisungirwa uore. But we have the same situation happening at Zimbabwe Electoral Commission, and it has been proven within and without Zimbabwe. In South Africa, there are reports right there that Chivhayo benefited from a corrupted deal, but is not being arrested. He's walking scot-free. And these poor women, they are the ones who are being punished, and it's not good. So we want each and every corrupt person to be behind bars, but it becomes a problem when the law becomes selective, when these issues only happen to a few individuals, and then the rest are left to walk scot-free. It doesn't make sense to me. So every Zimbabwean is hoping that one day we will see Chivhayo in court, being tried And the biggest question is, vana magistrate Feresi Chakanyuka, are they willing to put Vanwagata Sana Wiknel on trial? That is a question for another day. And will the prosecution in Zimbabwe also be willing to be trying these people? The biggest hindrance is Vana Wiknel are runners for certain individuals. What it means is, if you touch Wiknel, you touch the untouchables. That is the reason why there is also a problem. And I have seen a lot of backlash recently with the photos of Wiknel Chivhayo when he was in Kenya. It seems as if the young man is becoming the chief of corruption everywhere. And the latest photos and pictures of him from Kenya, they have sparked a lot of anger, debate, and so many questions have been asked. These are the latest pictures of Wiknel Chivhayo while he is in Kenya. And a lot of people are asking questions, Kuti, why are these leaders going in bed with Wiknel Chivhayo? So many questions have been asked, but it's a matter of time. Very, very soon, I believe, Kuti, this whole thing will be settled. I believe that one day, one way or the other, these matters will be settled. So as the people, we remain worried why the ordinary poor people continue to be jailed, and then the most prominent thieves, they continue to walk scot-free. If this headmistress for 1,700 graft could get 2 years, how many will Chivhayo get for the millions he stole from the government? Anotowana zvekuti upenyu hwese chaizvo chaizvo haatombozode kuonekwa zvekare panze. But time will tell. We continue to pray for change in the nation of Zimbabwe.